Hey everybody, this is Captain Yeet here for you. For one of the anime moments that hit. This is gonna be number 48. So let's get into it. This anime is gonna be The Way of the House Husband. So how did I find this anime? I kept seeing pictures of, dang it, Tatsu. I was gonna say Tasa. I kept seeing pictures of Tatsu around on Instagram and everything. This might have been when the anime first came out. And I was like, what is this? And I saw like a random clip of him going to the store. He just started to rap to some random guy. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm like, what is this anime? Then eventually I got on Netflix one day and I literally saw it on like my For You page. It just said, boom, like, The Way of the House Husband would be a good anime for you because you liked, I can't remember what else. You know how it be on Netflix. Like, you like to watch this, so this might be a good anime for you. It was on one of those rolls. I looked at it. I watched like a little clip. Oh, okay, this is pretty funny. I just never got around to it. Eventually, I started watching it. It's pretty funny. This sounds pretty funny. I really like this, so I can't wait to finish it. And each episode isn't that long, too. It's only 2 seasons. The second season's pretty short, so I don't know. Maybe they're working on season 3. I haven't really kept up with the news. But anyway, we have 2 moments, as you can see in the thumbnail. The first moment, well, both of the moments are going to be from episode 1. The first one is when Masa looking for Tatsu, because apparently Tatsu is the immortal dragon, the Yakuza boss. Well, he quit being in the Yakuza, but he was in the Yakuza. He was a pretty big deal. He quit. We don't really know why. I'm assuming because he got with Miku, his wife right now. I'm assuming that's why he wanted to quit the Yakuza so he can be with her, so she's not in a dangerous life. That's what I'm assuming. That seems like the most likely thing that's going on right now. Anyway, Masa is looking around for him and eventually finds him at a grocery store. He's like, yo, where the heck have you been? Like, the whole organization's been in shambles since you left. And Tatsu, the immortal dragon, like, hey, take a walk with me. It takes him to a cooking class. It was really funny to me, like, the first, like, minute, like, that we see of them both in his cooking class. Masa is actually enjoying it. He has an apron on. He has a little hat on. He's, like, looking at the cooking instructions. He's like, oh, okay, let me, oh, that's nice. Like he's actually really enjoying the class. Eventually, he just takes everything off. He's like, yo, what is this junk? Where have you been? Are you some sort of like, what? You're like a little bum now. You're the immortal dragon, the leader of the Yakuza. What are you doing? And Tatsu's like, look, man, you just can't use violence to protect everything you love. I'm a house husband now. I got my own little turf that I'm protecting in my own little way. And his turf is his family, his wife Miku, and his cat. I honestly don't know his cat name. Anyway, Masa's like, protecting, man, you a bum. And he slaps the plate of food he just made out of Tatsu's hand. And Tatsu pimp slaps him out the window. He didn't just pimp slap him out the window. He went across the street. He hit him so hard. He went out the window and across the street and hit a building. And without even skipping a beat, Tatsu jumped on top of him and just went, yo, just started slapping him over and over and over again. And I got in the thumbnail his beat up face. He goes, hey, that's violence. I rewinded this part like 4 times. I was laughing so hard. It was just how, like, he just said, you can't use violence to protect everything. And then he just slapped him across the street and just started beating on this guy. And every Masa was right. He's like, yo, you're doing violence. What are you doing? Like, please get off me. And then the next moment is at the end of the same episode where it's Miku's birthday. And as soon as he walks home from her job, he has cake ready. He has a bunch of presents ready. Like, he's a nice guy, really nice husband. Anyway, they're celebrating her birthday. He brings out a cake to sing happy birthday, but the candlelight is illuminating his face, and he looks kind of creepy. It doesn't sound like he doesn't really know how to be all joyful, because the way he's singing it is kind of weird. But he really appreciated it. I thought that was really sweet. Like, as soon as he got home, had a cake ready. Like, that was sweet. I really like that part. Him just trying to do his best to sing, like how he can. That was really sweet. I like that. And then at the very end of the episode, he gave her his present, and it was like some anime box set or whatever. She goes, oh man, thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. I love you. But, that doesn't mean anything. I still love you. But I kind of already have this one. And he just keeps hearing that over and over in his head. I already have this one. And he goes, I must pay. And he brings out a knife. And he's going to cut off his pinky. Obviously, his wife is like, no. So she gets up and punch. Well, she doesn't like full. She like sort of like side arms him. She goes, no. Side arms him so hard, he flies out the window. I think they're made for each other. If they're both strong enough to throw somebody out the window of a simple hit or slap, I think that's. I think they're made for each other. It's just how like she got up and went, no, boom, just side arms him and goes flying out the window. That just, jeez. I know that had to hurt. That's pretty. This anime is pretty funny. I like it, and it's like multiple episodes. It's like multiple little stories in one. Sort of like if you ever watched the anime, the Disastrous Life of Saiki K. In one episode, there's like multiple storylines. I mean, there are some episodes where it's just one, regular storyline for one episode. But in most episodes, like multiple different random storylines in one episode. And that's how it is in this anime. So. Yeah, I mean, I had a problem. I was just surprised because I'm not even going to front you. I click on episode 1. I'm watching episode 1, and only like that little thing happened when he had to like get on the bike to drive. I mean, to get on the bike to catch up with his wife to give her lunch because he forgot it. Then they said episode 2, and then it was like him doing something else, and I was like, "Yo, is that the?" No, that wasn't a what's going on? So I literally clicked my controller. And it's still on the same episode 1 at the top. But it said episode 2 because it's randomness. I was I was really confused though for like a split second. I was like, whoa, did I just skip something all the way with my controller? I gotta go back. I was really confused for a second. But this is a good anime. It's pretty funny. I recommend you guys to go watch it. It's on Netflix. It has a little N up there, so that means it's staying on Netflix permanently. It ain't going nowhere. Unless something stupid happens. That's not going nowhere. So, that's all the moments I have for you guys today. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for being wonderful human beings. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Bye-bye.